Hey everybody, today is June 1st, 2026, and you're listening to the While We Still Can podcast. Oh, but man, what a week. We're going to do a little bit of an update overview today, and we may or may not be broadcasting live. Tech issues get in the way and whatnot, but that's our goal right now. So, Tony's here today, Tina's here.
And
Oh, yeah. Introduce. Go, Tony.
we have Amanda Ungaro, who I consider a very good friend now because she's been through a lot, and I appreciate her giving me the opportunity to share her message. So thank you, Amanda.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, so Amanda's going to sit in while we shoot the bull here and catch up on the week and talk about things.
I mean, it's
Yes,
Monday, Lisa. It's Monday,
Monday.
it's
okay?
Monday.
It's Monday. Happy Pride Month, everybody, by the way.
Yes, it is Pride Month. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Didn't they just the Supreme Court did they rule unconstitutional kicking transgender out of the military today? Did they? Did I make that up completely?
I thought I did see something, but I don't know if there was a ruling about it yet. But
Okay, well, I'll double check. But
okay.
Tony, you've been kind of hitting the mainstream news yesterday or
Yes,
today. Today, someone sent you yourself in the Daily Beast. So
yes,
you
so,
wanna?
of course, and I sent it to you already, but so I had someone sent me a message on X and in DM, and they're like, "Hey, congratulations," and I'm like, "What?" So it's a Daily Beast, and they quoted me based off of what we posted last night, Amanda, and then what we took off this morning, and it had to do with the stuff with Melania, but basically, Paulo's mad now, which is fine. He can be mad. It doesn't mean he's right. And he says that everything. Did you see Amanda, where he said that that what you're producing is AI? And I'm like, no, I can assure you, it's not AI. He says it's all AI.
It's not AI, guys.
Creative. Like, I'm not creative. I don't know how to, I feel like they have a lot of expectation there. And I'm like, no, I don't even know how to turn the TV on half the time. No one's doing that.
I know. So he's scared, obviously, and he's still only kissing up to Melania, which is all I've ever talked about, and he doesn't like it being talked about. But so, I just found it interesting. The Daily Beast ended it with one of my posts from today about me telling him he doesn't want to get into a pissing match with me. And again, my only weapon is truth and facts. I mean, that's all I ever try to do, and it's so easy when that's all you have to worry about is sharing the facts and the truth. And I know, Amanda, you're seeing that now. The whole
Yes.
world is listening.
Why don't you talk a little bit about the my cell phone?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
That's crazy. That's
Yes, you're
so
Yes.
absolutely
wild.
right. So one of the things I did see the notes, and Becca had sent it to me, and then Amanda, you shared it with me too earlier about the oversight committee notes, right? And
Yes.
they do talk about the phone in there and the fact that when you were arrested in June last year in Aventura, Florida, they confiscated your iPhone. And recently, you just pinged it. It's been about 10 days now, but we had posted about it a few days ago. You had
Right.
pinged it, and it showed that it was at Paulo's home, the Gramercy Park diplomatic residence in New York City. And the question is, how would Paulo Zampoli get a hold of evidence that's in a court case that hasn't even completed? Why does Paula Zampoli have your phone at his home in New York City? And you were telling me,
Exactly.
yeah,
Well, the police gave the phone to him, so
yes,
he's behind orchestrating all the crime.
yes, absolutely. And they're working with him, they're protecting him. I mean, look at what he said. And I know you talked to Victoria Drake also, and I talk to Victoria every few days. And
Me too.
she was saying about how he was going to pay with the drone fund from the White House. I mean, how are that? So that's our money, the United States people. He's trying to pay off people with from the White House. So how is he having access without them? supporting it, right?
Exactly.
How did Okay, Amanda, how did he not think that you were gonna not ping your phone? Like, I feel like that's super
You know,
ballsy.
like, and it's so funny because when I find my iPhone, because I lost my AirPods,
Mm-hmm.
and then I see like the device just show up like 4 days ago at Gramercy Park, and then I look, I'm like, that's my phone, you know? I'm like, how come it's with Paulo? I mean, honestly, I'm not that surprised. But like I spoke with the lawyers, I'm like, this is very seriously. Like it was with the detective, the prosecutor, and now the phone is showing on Paulo's house. I'm like, we knew it, he was behind, but we didn't have that much proof yet. So, and the lawyers say, well, you have to go to the media. I'm like, that's too serious to go to the media. That's what you're like telling me to do. But you're not gonna do anything? Like, you
Exactly.
had to press charges on the police, prosecutor, all these things. It's crazy.
Well, and the other thing,
I'm in shock.
yeah, and and then they're dragging the case for Zhao specifically. They keep dragging it and postponing everything to make it difficult for both of you.
Yes. So she always postponed, like she done that with me when I was on ice, 3 months and a half. Like I was waiting like for the evidence, as they are saying I was practicing medicine. I'm not a doctor and never gonna do that. So I'm like, I want you guys prove, like bringing me one client that I done and something.
Right.
Never. They don't have this evidence because it's all a lie. It's all orchestrated crime. And even the lawyers found out that there's a tip, anonymous tip from Paulo. So we know, and the truth is gonna come out soon. I hope so.
Yeah, and that
Amanda, what was it like being in ICE custody? What was that
It
experience
was
like?
terrible. You have no idea.
No, I'm so
I
sorry.
volunteered myself to clean the floor at 7 a.m. every day because I needed to be okay, on mentally okay, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I did like a schedule for myself. I read the Bible, the whole Bible on ice. And I was like, I knew it because Paulo, when like the lawyers say you have to call Paulo to ask for help because that's the only person can help you, it's Paulo. But this lawyer, she was getting paid on the side by Paulo. So after like my lawyer from the one who was in the case with Giovanni, like on the Supreme Court, she say, Amanda, she's getting paid. You cannot trust her. And she's to show all the documents. So she's like, you have to ask Paulo for help. And then when I call Paulo, I didn't want to call Paulo, but I call him and he says, so you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna put everything is João's fault, all these shards, and I gonna take you out of there. I'm gonna give you an apartment and a visa. I'm like, I'm not doing that because he didn't do anything wrong, you know? He's like, so you're gonna stay in jail for 6 years, Amanda. I'm like, great, I'm gonna stay in jail then. And that's what I done. And I say, God help me now because I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Wow, that's
But
incredible.
he was offering a visa again, like he always.
Yes, was offering a visa for me. I'm like, it's seriously, after 7 years, we had the agreement after the Supreme Court. You're supposed to do my visa. Like, I have all documented. I'm not saying anything like, just by words. I have it documented with lawyers, everything. And he was supposed to take care of my visa when we are like in court. He didn't do it. He incarcerated me and he didn't let me take my son to Brazil. He
Well, and
called Homeland Security.
Yeah, and
So was really tough,
Yeah.
That sounds like a
and
horrible
now the
experience.
homeless who he called Venturella is now the guy in
Yeah,
charge.
he called Venturella the special agent. This guy has already two another cases similar with mine, and now the guy is promoted by the White House. I'm like, well, he did his job. He had his job done.
Yeah, it's so
So, and New York Times found that, and they spoke with Venturella, and they say Paulo gave him a call asking for help to do that. So, and even my son took a picture of some emails of his father, and his father was saying on the emails, like, you have to, Amanda has to stay in jail for 6 years.
hmm
Uh,
well,
So, like, what the, like, what the hell?
uh,
definitely talk to your friend at the UN, right? What?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you
It's all
were,
record that, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So crazy, crazy. So well,
And plus, he kidnapped my son from Brazil to the United States. Like, what else? He separated me from my husband. He organized all this, orchestrated all these crimes because my husband, when he found out I got married, uh, he knew it. My husband was helping me with the lawyers, paying the lawyers for the Supreme Court because about the custody. And
right.
plus the money he used to own me because he never paid child support since 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
Girl, you've really been through
psychopath
it.
guy.
You have been through it.
yeah,
Yes, I know.
it's crazy.
Well, and the problem that you're running into, just like, I mean, you're doing it on the max highest scale, but it's like, who do you go to when the
Yeah.
people that are supposed to get the bad guys
Sure.
in
Yes.
trouble are those people? And so I
Yeah,
think the
exactly.
answer, well, I think the answer, I guess, is like truth and us. Like, I
Yeah.
think if people had the full picture of everything that was going on, a large percentage of them would make the right choice, And
Yeah.
And
we're
you
all
know
just
one thing, like I wanna tell you guys, like Melania knew it. I was on ice. Okay. So I had a friend from Washington call her stylish, and she's friend of the stylish, and told Melania, Amanda, it's on ice. And she was in London that time with Trump, the President Trump, and she was in shock. But did she do something to help me? No.
Apparently not.
And she knows me since I'm 18 years old. She like used to send presents. She was the first one to call my son on his birthday at 7 a.m. Send the Secret Service to send the trucks from Hertz, like Christmas, everything. I'm like, how come this person knows what's going on with me, knows I'm a good person, and stay in silence, didn't do anything to help me.
Well,
You
especially
know,
the
under
first thing.
the
I,
it's so disappointing under any circumstances when a friend lets you down. But this seems to be like the epitome of that situation.
Yeah,
yes, yes. It's just scary. It's just sad, But what can we do right now? And all we can do is share the truth. That's it.
Yeah.
Look what happened.
Exactly.
exactly.
I mean, because you don't have to hide from the truth, and the truth isn't pretty. It never is. Sometimes it's bad,
Never.
but once people
And
realize,
it's hard to say, it's hard to, because I've been so much trauma. Like I spent two
right.
decades with Paulo, and I've been abused sexually, like physically and mentally. I was so young when I started dating Paulo with 17 years old, you
Yeah.
know,
You're just a kid.
just a kid, exactly.
when you had already been exposed to that crazy lifestyle when you were with Jean-Luc Brunel as your agent, you told me about your
Yeah,
ex.
but then nothing happened. Like I know I took a ride on a Jeffrey Epstein plane with 16, 17, and I was going to work from Paris. I was going to work in New York, and it was just a ride. I never saw them again, especially like not Ghislaine. Ghislaine, I met her again because Paulo was working with her on Terra Mar, and oceans at the United Nations. So he keep like giving interviews and saying he was never connected to Ghislaine Maxwell. And I have all the emails between them, like, oh, where are you going to spend the summer? Oh, you are part of Terramar now. Oh, you have the passport of Terramar. So they was well connected, doing cocktails at her house. Thanks God I never went to these places, you know,
You
because
dodged
Paulo
that
used to
bullet.
send me so much emails. I didn't even look. So and then I start to look at my emails for the because of the investigations. And when I put it, Ghislaine Maxwell show up on my email, 10 emails that never opened in 2012. And there was conversation between them like best friends. I'm like, whoa, that's God. I'm shocked now.
Oh. So, do you think maybe that's why your phone pinged at his house because he wanted to extract information off of it?
Does he
Who
try to?
knows?
Yeah.
You know, who knows what is going on? Because they look like the phone turned it on a week ago. So, and shows up at his house. I'm like, what do you want to do with my phone?
Well,
You know,
I'm
I
sitting. I'm
change
just.
all the passwords, I change everything, even like my iCloud.
That's smart.
But he can have information from before, you know, he can go through.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like that's even sloppy criming because you could have turned the damn thing off. But
Yeah, it's
now
stupid,
you know
right?
it's there.
Well, like,
Uh, that was not very smart, but you see how he's not really scared of things.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
You
Because
know, he thinks he has the power, they have his back, and that's how he operates.
some people go through life with absolutely no consequences, and so
that's
No,
they
and
just start.
he's the one. He's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah, he's
yeah,
like that.
yeah. So, so what else is going on, girls? So
Okay, I
obviously,
let you guys talk now.
No, you're good. I
Okay.
mean, comparatively, I had
no,
a pretty exciting day. I took my paddleboard out on a local lake, so that's just
you
the
went
Daily
out
Beast did not call me to check in about it.
Hey, we're gonna use your info here in our article. I'm like, let me.
of. Oh, he just posted right before we got on the call here about
Oh,
him
really?
with Eddie Rama, who used to be the prime minister of Albania. I don't know if you ever met him, but
Oh my
Casual
God.
Prime Minister of
Albania.
Albania.
Albania. Yeah, I didn't see that.
well, the thing is,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the most corrupt, kind of country.
oh my
So,
god, that's
Amanda,
all I
like,
need.
aside from all this craziness, like, what do you like to do for fun in your free time? I'm just curious, like, you
You
know.
know, I love to work out. I love to do sports. I do CrossFit almost 10 years. I run on the beach. I love it. I love to swim. And I like to read books also. But on these days right now, I tell you, 1 year, I'm already like, I'm so tired to go through all these problems, never ends,
Well, yeah,
especially
With
because of
it,
my husband.
Yeah.
But I like to meditate. I like to do my sports. I'm a very simple person. Nothing like, I don't like parties anymore. Thank you.
yeah,
I'm a 40 years old,
yeah.
and I've been everywhere a lot. So
Yeah, I can see why you just want to
yeah.
chill in your spare
I
time.
just want a peace in my life
yeah.
Yeah.
and like,
No peace with Paulo. No peace
No
with
peace.
no,
Paulo.
until he dies, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I'd
we'll
like to
never.
Sorry
think
to
Well,
that
say that, but maybe
no.
that's the truth.
this can't go on
Well,
forever. This just can't.
No,
Yeah.
No,
it
and
does
no,
there's
it's
feel like it
especially if
though.
you're in the government, like this guy lives from the government, I guess this is gonna end. Because right now he has power, right now he has influence, right now he can corrupt everyone. Like, I don't know what to say anymore.
Well,
It's
there's a lot
crazy.
of folks out there that see through you know?
Yeah. Well,
Yes, but I'm also working, I have a business, import and export products, and I'm working. I have my book right now
Ah,
also
cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
coming out. Yes.
That's so
The first
exciting.
book, it's about myself, my pain. Like I want to know people knows me, I'm just not the ex of Paulo.
Right.
I
You're the
achieve like
Absolutely.
as a modeling, as a diplomatic. I work very serious, not like Paulo, just going to the cocktails and doing like corruption, selling passports. I'm sorry.
someone,
And
Wow.
and right now, like just trying to trying to work, do my things, but at the same time helping my husband, and I don't have much fun anymore, to be honest with you.
well,
Hey,
you live
Amanda,
somewhere.
I'm gonna tell you, things are not really fun anymore. I'm
No,
serious.
right?
Like, on like a
Thank you.
general, they've
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
real, like, and I'm saying it's been real shitty, and
Yeah.
I ain't even been through a 0.001% of what you
And
have.
you
So
have a
I can
normal life, right?
Very normal. Yeah.
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 normal, but shit is even weird here. So like things are weird and people won't admit it, and there's so many people where I'm at that don't want to admit that they were wrong, and I even try to give them an out. I'm like, hey, you guys could say you were lied to, you don't have to say you were wrong. Like, I'll even like give you a little crumb here, and they're like, nope, I love it, I love it. And I'm like, oh yeah, you love it? How much was it to fill your gas tank up? Like, but that's like only it seems to be the thing that gets them, and I'm like, no, child trafficking, corruption, criming, and trafficking. Like, don't you want to save what
Yeah. Some people
I
just don't care unless it affects them, and they never will. That's just who they are.
Like a lot of people in Brazil, example, they don't believe on this uh, about Trump, what's going on.
Mhm.
Like with the kids, all these things happening. I'm like, which more proof you guys need to believe on something?
Mhm.
It's not
Like,
always
yeah.
spelled
look at
out.
what's going on in the world, like in the
Yeah.
United States. Like he's like doing some wars, and then the Wall Street, you put 100 million there, and then you make like 1 billion. Like you know what I mean? Like it's so corrupt.
It
It's
is.
Like
everything.
Yeah.
a lot. It's the world is upside down. Like
Yeah. The
They
it's it's
censored
corruption.
it.
it's like it's scary, you
It
know?
it's going to be studied for decades. The
Yes,
corruption that's coming
but
out of this period of time.
but
You know,
again,
the
I think
last.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
it,
There's a lot there.
We don't even know about all of it yet.
And honestly, when I met them, like I know them like a long time, but from the first government, I believed on him in the beginning. When
You thought
like I
he was good?
remember, yes, and I spent time with them. And then the second term, I remember a friend of mine, she was the ambassador of Bulgaria. She told me, Amanda, if Trump wins, it's gonna be hell. You have no idea what's gonna happen with the world. I'm like, no, you're wrong. Yeah, then I saw I was on ice after.
And here
But
we are.
not
Then
only
I
that,
saw.
like, look at what's going on, like, it's unbelievable. I
tell
have no words.
well, tell them about when you first messaged me in December and I didn't believe you.
Sorry? Yes, it's true. Even Rebecca, she didn't believe it was me also.
Rebecca,
Nobody believes.
yes, Rebecca didn't think it was you.
Uh,
Because
I'm
you
like,
didn't.
who is this guy? Like, he's like, he hates Paulo. That's amazing. I like this
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's gonna be my friend.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, and Tony, tell us again about how Apollo came on your radar in the very beginning. Like back when.
I don't even remember. I was like searching some stuff, and you know me, I always would go down rabbit holes for everything. And somehow Paulo just popped on my radar. And when I first, and Amanda, we've talked about this too, when I first did
yeah.
search on Google, Paulo came up and there was some stuff, and then one of the very first things I saw was Brina Naus. And
So I until now I don't understand what is about Brina Naus. I swear to you,
I've done a lot of,
because I know her long
yes,
time.
I know you told me you know her. And
Yeah.
but when I look at her history, I was like, why is she coming up with Paulo? And then I found the Instagram picture where she tagged him, and then he tagged her 3 years later. And you told me you were at one of those parties. Was it the 26th?
Yes, I was.
I want to know if she's a decent DJ.
Is she a good DJ?
Now, you know what? And I don't remember when she was playing.
She
Honestly, I
drop a
never
beat
took
or what?
attention.
But you know her now. Was it 2016 or 2019 that you remember?
I think it's 2016, like,
Okay, so I know.
yeah.
So that's so I was like, okay, who's this Brina, and why is she Slovenian, and why is her last name Naus? So I started researching, and there's a lot of very. I'm sure I posted it. I don't know if you've had time to read it, but there's a lot of very questionable things about what was going on during that time. So I won't go into it completely, but so that's how I had come across Paulos, and then I started digging, and I found all the other stuff, and then that's when that was probably it was exactly the same time as Becca. Becca started at the end of July, and then I started at the
Yeah, Becca started when I was in jail. I
yep,
was on ice,
yep.
Yep,
and
I
like my
remember hearing
son
them come
found
out.
Becca. Yeah, my son say, "Mom, there's a girl. She's posting a lot of videos of you. Where is Amanda? Where is Amanda?" I'm like, really? And after when I came out, I look all the things. I'm like, I need to text this this girl, and she didn't answer me. By the way, like I had to ask a friend of mine, Kiera Chaplin, the granddaughter of Charles Chaplin,
Yes, I just posted
to
about that.
text her.
How did that feel? Like to realize that some stranger,
Right.
some lady on the internet that you've never met, you don't know, is like concerned about you and talking about you.
I was surprised, honestly, because nobody knew it was going on with me, and everybody was texting me and like no answer.
Hmm.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I felt like good actually, somebody
Yeah.
was, because she's like, "Where's Amanda? What's going on?" Like, why she's in fucking ice, and then
Yeah.
she's giving all the details about Supreme Court. The judge came to fight with me. It's like he thought like I was giving the
Information.
information. I say, listen, I was in jail. How can I give information for the TikTok girl? I don't even have a cell phone.
Yeah.
Right. Uh
Yeah.
well,
But
I
Becca,
hope.
she did a great job.
Hmm.
Like as Anthony, like people they don't, you guys don't know him in person, and you guys found a lot of stuff, and I'm really glad about that. Thank you so much.
Well, I hope that survivors and people, like, I want people to know that even if I don't know them, I care about them, okay?
Absolutely.
And I want to come find you if you're missing. And I
Right.
need, I need people to be okay. I don't like this is so painful for me to watch. And I told everybody that we were going to have concentration camps again. Okay. I told them 2020, I was
Yeah.
like, guys, I've read the books. They're coming. They're coming. Like the bad one, the ones with the incinerators, they're coming. And what do we have now? And, like anybody who read any of the books knew it was coming. And I I want to go find everybody in them. You know what I'm saying? And so when I found Tony talking about this stuff on X, this was all at the same time. All of this culminated at the end
Yes,
of July.
exactly the same
And
time.
I started stalking Tony because I'm like, okay, I need this guy. Tony's got the tea. And our first episode was called Tea with Tony. So, like,
Tea with
and,
Tony.
but I really think it means something that all of us are together at this time, randomly in the middle of nowhere in this crazy chaos, coming together. That gives,
Right.
well, well, that is very revolutionary, okay, guys? We were not taught, at least in America, we were not taught to think like this, okay? And that is why everyone is still asleep, because we
Yeah.
were not taught on purpose how to have individual thoughts that to even see that the system was broken. And everyone, this is very slow, we're slow, okay? But they're like, oh shit, everything I was taught was a lie. Oh shit, they're lying to me. Oh my god, what else did they lie about? Oh shit, it's all lies. So
It's all
I
lies, yes.
yes, but there's that whole grieving period. What's the 7 stages of grief? Okay, people are really hanging out, like really in the middle. I'm like, hurry up, let's go, because we got to build something else, right?
Well, and
Like
let me just say, Amanda, I've tried to help you understand. Your
Yeah.
voice is being heard. The things that you're talking about is being heard around the world, and you have much more power than you realize. And don't ever forget that, because you do.
Yeah, you always tell me that, Tony.
It's true.
no, we talk. Okay,
Yeah, I'm
every
like, I'm
single
not. And he's like,
episode.
no, you have, Amanda. Believe me. I'm like, yeah,
I know it's
okay.
a lot of pressure, but it's true.
It is because mostly because of my husband being still at the United States. Because if he was not there, I swear to you, things was completely different right now.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know this is fact. I mean, I talked to Zhao also, and obviously I talked to Amanda, and I know that once he is able to go back to Brazil, things will be very different. And there's a
Is there an
reason.
endpoint there? Are there what's that look like?
Well,
Wow.
they keep delaying everything.
Yeah, and they keep
The
delaying
meeting,
it.
Frustrating.
like
But
for
he's
the agreement,
before
they
he's
keep
going to be
delaying
even
the
that,
meeting.
that everything is going to, yes, everything will change. And it's all, again, it's so easy because it's just the truth. You don't have to make up any lies. You don't have to convince anybody
Right.
anything. You just
No,
have to
and I
say the
have it all
truth.
documented. That's the mostly important thing, as I had a meeting with the oversight committee and I had with this congresswoman, Melanie.
Yes.
Help
Yeah,
me with
she's
her last
awesome.
name. I don't know how to pronounce.
Stansberry.
Stanford?
Stand.
Stansberry, yeah.
Stansberry.
Stanberry. And then she say at the meeting I was with 15 people, and then she say, all these people like they are over time, and then like if everyone wanna leave, you guys can leave, and I take her statement, so everybody stay in the meeting, like 15 people,
Wow.
and
Ah.
so they heard all my story, and like mostly what she says all federal crimes what he's committing, and the problem is she has to find a way because this to bring it to the Senate, this like the Republicans have to vote also, and like federal crimes they are giving pardon for everyone. Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So she's like,
right, right.
we're gonna need the media to pressure them. So I send all the documentation about Ghislaine Maxwell, about UN corruption, passports, the abuse that I had, like pictures, of my arm, of my face, of everything. And so let's see.
Yeah.
I don't really like expect it so much, honestly, with you guys, because it's so hard. But we have the like, I mean, like I believe in God, you know.
Well,
We
we
will
have
do
to do
all.
something. We
Yeah.
have to, and you are. And thank you. Like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, you're going to make the world a safer place by just telling us the
I
truth
hope
about
so
these
to
people.
help others, women's vulnerable women's also. It's not only another day they post like I want to be famous. I'm using that to be famous. I'm like, why I want to be famous?
Yeah,
Like I go to
I
jail
wanted
and I
my
wanna be famous.
yeah.
I was famous already. Excuse me. Like
Yeah.
I work with like modeling. I was, with the president. I work at the United Nations, the General Assembly, with all the bilaterals with presidents, prime ministers. Why you think now I wanna come up and then say my story? No, I feel like disgusting. What I went through.
Yeah.
Well,
But
that's what
that's the
they
only
say about
way.
all survivors. That's what they say to deflect for all survivors
Exactly.
of these sort of
Yes.
things is like, oh, you want attention? Yeah, I want attention for
Oh
being
yes,
assaulted.
you are like doing your book because they want attention. No, I want a half of my book go to this vulnerable women's, to some
Right,
organizations to help them.
right,
Because if I can, I can speak for all of them. I will, and I'm gonna help these people because I know what I went through, and I know the pain. I know when you
right.
don't have anyone family around to help you in another country, another language. Like it's not your country. I mean, it was not in Brazil, and I was by myself with my son with a psychopath. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
Well, and he uses
Mm.
the system that because he's been around it to abuse everyone around him. You even Jew.
remember, he has a black box on his computer, huh?
Yeah,
With orgies with people. The little Epstein, little Epstein.
yeah, like a little Epstein. You said he has
Mhm.
blackmail material. Yep, because he taped everyone.
He's not that smart even to do that.
Well, he didn't
I'm
graduate
sorry.
school even, right?
Yeah. He didn't even finish high school, by the way. He's telling my husband's a vet. My husband's a plastic surgeon, 30 years, a doctor, well known in Brazil. Everybody look at that and they know it's bullshit. This guy is crazy. Nobody takes serious. And he didn't even finish high school. How can you be there? Because he asked Melania for the first lady for appointment to be an ambassador
Hmm.
from the United States to another country, like or Italy or London or Paris, right? That was like on the first term. That's what he asked for. And then, like Melania promised him on the second term, she gonna help him with that. So, of course, Trump never gonna put in crazy fucking ambassador on there, the United States in Paris or in London. Like he has no, there's no way to do that. So what he gave, like, oh, a little fucking stupid title, like, what, special envoy for global partnership, that
Yeah.
where he say, I did it 20 billion in 20 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, no, seriously? You couldn't even sell a house when you are like doing like real estate, idiot. I'm so sorry.
Can you
Yeah.
tell people like what would be the benefit of being a ambassador to some, relatively obscure country? Like what are the perks
Oh,
of
that
that?
was his dream.
Really?
There's not benefits.
What's the hmm.
But
Hmm.
they can travel to visa.
Power?
Yeah, power, and you can
Yeah,
travel.
that's the same what he's doing, traveling around the world and. But it's power, the money they pay, the house for
Okay.
free.
I see. So you just get to live your best life basically
Yes,
with not
did
very
you
many
see the
responsibilities.
castles they have
Yeah.
when you are ambassador in London, in Paris? Did you see the house? He used to show me the house. Look, the house in Italy, how it is. It's a castle. Look at the house in London.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at the house in Paris. Which one you like more, babe?
well, and look at,
Yeah.
and everybody gets the ambassadorships that he pushes away. With like Kimberly Guilfoyle, she's in Greece, and then
Right,
Jared
right.
Kushner dad is in France, right? And
It's
then
like it's a consolation prize just to
yeah,
get out of the way.
Consul Gore is in India now, and I know Paula knows all of them because he posts pictures with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what he does, Anthony? He goes to the party, to the cocktails, and he's like, "Can I take a picture with you?"
So
And then he say, "Oh, look, my best friend here. Like we had such a great meeting." It's not true. Because on the General Assembly, when I used to work on General Assembly, when I was working for the Mission of Grenada, and he's like, every speech after the Prime Minister or the President do it, and he's like, "Come, you have to take a picture of me with the President." And then I have like to get out of my seat, no, run around in the back to take a picture of him. I'm like, next time you get a photographer.
yes, you can put it on your resume. You were the photographer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah,
He's
thank you,
like,
Tony.
babe, I want a candid. I need a candid, not that angle,
Yeah.
okay?
And then I stopped to do that. I'm like, I'm not leaving my sitting. I'm so sorry. Like, take another person to take a picture of you. But you need to take a
Yeah.
picture with them also. I'm like, I don't need. I mean, like, even with Maduro, he was taking pictures, Maduro making videos. Like, he's like, now it's your turn. I'm like, no, thank you.
Well, if it's not on
With
Instagram, it
Iran,
didn't
no,
happen.
thank you so much. I'm not taking picture of them.
What is he's in jail right now,
I
Maduro.
swear to you, this is like a few years ago. Like, I didn't want to take a picture with Iran. I didn't want to take a picture with Maduro. And he was like, you crazy. I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit. Why I want to take a picture with him? Are
Well,
you serious? He's
well,
like, you have to follow the protocol, be a diplomatic. I'm like, okay, yeah.
well,
Okay.
and
Oh
that's the
my.
thing is he takes the pictures with everybody. And
Yeah, that's why he has picture with everyone. That's how it works. Like, he doesn't even talk with the person, just a picture,
Just a
and then he
picture.
put it like I was there with him, great meeting,
well,
and it's not true.
the thing that drives me the most crazy is when he quotes Giovanni. He says, "Poppy, is it true that blah 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 blah?" He
Poor
quotes.
Giovanni, he's
Yeah,
using my own son for that. As he done with me, he's doing the same thing with my son.
yes, it's crazy. It's so
you
sad.
I'm
know
so
he put
sorry.
him in that podcast, and then like, Giovanni, tell how you came to America when you left Brazil. And then like after, in the end, the guys say, you want to say something to your father? We are here with your father doing an interview. Giovanni say, no, thank you.
Mhm.
Poor
But he's
baby.
yes, he'll understand when he's older too. But he's been around it his whole life, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mm, I'm sorry.
We love you,
Well,
Amy.
I'd like to think that karma will sort this out
Yes,
properly.
and
Thank you.
we will do everything to help. These are my good friends.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, okay, maybe we can like all celebrate together at the big birthday party at the White House.
Which one?
Have they called you to go
The
sing, Tina?
Well,
Like
the
to
UFC
come and
fight.
perform?
Dude, if they're calling me to sing, I got kicked out of choir. They told me to try art. No one's asking me.
She has a voice
But
for art class.
yeah, imagine this like trying to hit a note. But um I don't know, like I was looking at the requirements to go, like the restrictions, like you
Oh
have
yeah,
to what are the restrictions? The weight and
The
height
height and weight
restrictions?
requirement?
yeah.
I
There's
don't
a
know if
height
my
and
stats.
weight requirement for the soldiers, and they have to
Yeah,
pay their
that's
own
for
tickets.
the UFC fight or whatever it's called,
Yes,
right?
the UFC fight, the disaster on the front lawn
That's
of the.
hilarious.
I just want to point out again that they like people defend this as they're like, oh my god, it's bringing manliness back to the White House. I'm like, how is two dudes
Right.
sweaty in
Yeah,
their underwear rolling around in a cage bringing manliness back
it's
to
Happy
the
Pride Month.
hey
most of them are
my
gay.
god, yeah, I know, but I'm just like, they're like, well, now other countries know we're not a pussy, and I'm like,
Do they though? Do they?
what? And also, you can't go to your own birthday party, dude.
Yes. Well,
Do you meet the stats?
last year was sad already with the parade on
Yeah. You can
with the
hear the
tank.
tanks squeaking
This
along down the street.
more sad. Yeah.
Yeah. Pitiful. Bombing the unwitting people.
Jesus, God, it's such a joke.
What kind of world
Idiocracy
do we live in right
2.0.
now? Things are insane,
Well,
you guys.
but look at us normies doing some stuff.
Just,
So
paying our bills and going to work and
And Amanda, thank
you're
talking shit on the internet.
yeah.
you for coming on.
Yeah, exactly.
They did not know. And right before we went on, I just sent you the message. It was like 7:57, and you're all, I'm bored. I said, come on the show.
Yeah. I say, what are you doing? I'm bored here.
We're like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah.
But
It's
no,
like,
so
come to my podcast. I'm
yeah,
like,
no. It's so
Okay.
where I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful you took the time to do it. I'm so thankful that you're at a safe place. I hope that
Yeah.
we get your husband and your son back
Yeah,
together
thank you
with
so
you.
much.
You deserve it. You deserve to be happy and in peace.
I
You
Yes.
really
guys are enough.
appreciate, guys. I
100%.
appreciate your
Yes.
work, everything. And now I'm gonna leave it because my husband's calling me. My mom is
Okay.
calling me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much
much.
for having me
Take
here.
care.
Okay.
Have a great
Bye.
night.
Okay.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye.
Uh,
I have some time if you guys want to stick around and talk a little more smack.
Yeah, sure. That was quite interesting, to say the least.
it was awesome.
Yes.
She's a lovely lady. Lovely lady.
Indeed.
It confirms everything, that I've shared in terms of just the craziness of it all, So hopefully we'll be able to do something about it.
I mean, it just like everything we ever talk about, it's all just a big con. It's all a grift.
Hmm.
Wait, there's a lie. Wait, there's a lie.
It's coming at us so fast we can't even keep track anymore.
Well, they said they were going to do that, flood the zone.
And like we've talked about a million times, it's like with Amanda's situation and like so many people right now that like until things change, we don't have any hope of justice. We don't have a functional Department of Justice. We don't have a functional FBI. Again, I'm sorry. I've said this a million times, but like whenever something happens, it's like how can we get this squared away and find some justice when it doesn't work right now?
Well, I'm thinking that we're finding out essentially that there was really only justice for some people sometimes.
You're right. That's a
And
really good point.
So, I
Yeah.
think that maybe it had to be like this to be like, okay, it's like this.
Right.
And
So
I agree. I think we just, we are the justice. And I
yeah.
think we've lost sight of that, is we've been groomed to become complacent.
And to think that
Absolutely.
our voices don't matter, honestly.
And I
But they
think
do.
And I think, I mean, just what we've done alone, and I think, I think this episode is going to be quite the tale in the future. I mean, to say the least, is I think it only shows how we all have a voice. I mean, look what we've just accomplished. I mean, when you and I first started, we talked about it was with Paulo Zimpoli. I was telling you the story about him because
We're
I
like, who?
knew that he was, and look at us today.
Well, and we haven't
Real.
even discussed the bombshell item
Yes, yes.
that
Let me just
that
state
you threw out there today.
is yes.
It's just
So
an average Monday where Tony.
it's my life. I work at a goddamn grocery store. Okay, and I work at a lot of fancy places, but right now I work at a goddamn grocery store. So anyway, I
Yeah.
so last night, of course, I posted about Amanda. She shared with me, and she allowed me to post about Paula's employee and him covering up for Melania having been an escort for Epstein, and that's why they have this whole so-called agreement. And then this morning, I talked to Amanda, and she asked me to delete it, even though she had also shared it. She had deleted it, and I said I'm fine with that. It primarily, honestly, I keep telling people it really wasn't a big deal. It was more her marketing team because she does have a book coming out and everything. When you think about it, it just kind of makes sense. Uh, that didn't want it out there, but so we just deleted it. I was fine with it. And I told Amanda right away. I said it doesn't matter. Everybody has it already. I mean, it's out there. I'd already seen. Victoria posted it. A bunch of other people posted stuff about it. So I'm like, and then it blew up
Like
much
so
more.
fast.
Yeah, I mean, and then I get the text about the text about the Daily Beast article because they called me while I was at work today, and I actually took the call because I was expecting it, and it just happened to be at a actual opportune time right before I had to have a meeting, and but I didn't know they'd be following my social media the whole day.
It's
And
kind of a
then
roller coaster.
so Zampoli, posted about, oh, Amanda's using AI, and all the social media people that are
Yeah,
posting
it went
all that.
quick.
I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry to say, but I can guarantee you none of this shit is AI. I have.
That's going to be everybody's excuse moving
Yes.
forward is like, oh, it must have been AI.
Well,
And, sometimes it is, but not this time.
I have
Not,
now months worth of information that
yeah.
I'm like, and then, so in the story, he said that his lawyers were going to come after me. He's already got his lawyers on it. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. It's just going to be more of a pain. I don't have lawyer money, you know that. But I'm sure I'll be able to find somebody to represent me,
Sure.
whatever. If it comes to that, I'm not worried about that because ultimately, I'll be able to countersue pretty easily, anti-SLAPP lawsuits. It's clear I've already gotten a cease and desist letter about facts. And Amanda just told us, I mean, the whole drug abuse I talked about, which he had in the cease and desist letter, Amanda confirmed it tonight with us on tape. So, I mean, it's not like I don't have receipts, as we all know. I'm the receipt king.
You are.
So it's just interesting. It's come to this point, and I'll add at the end. You might have heard earlier when we were talking with Amanda, but Paulo, I don't even have to try that hard anymore. I mean, Paulo might as well post a picture of himself with Artem Klushin, because tonight he posted a picture of himself with.
He probably has one.
Yes,
with his history.
With Eddie whatever that guy, Rami in Albania, who's the prime minister that Charles McGonigal was taking bribes from, and his mistress told me all about it when she was stalking me for 2 months last year. And we talked about that before.
Yeah.
Which to the very first episode where she told you guys not to talk, or remember she told Ed not to talk to me. And Ed, let me be clear right now because I am just completely over it. You can kiss my fucking ass, Ed Opperman, because I didn't do shit to you.
Yeah, he got crazy.
Yeah, you
That
got
was
crazy.
weird.
And I have plenty. I mean, I could blow the lid if I wanted to, and I don't think it's necessary because I still liked you.
Well, it's unfortunate because we all need to be, like the fish in Finding Nemo, where they're trying to flip the boat over. Like, all us little fish, we got to push the same way. And if we have fish that are pushing different directions, we aren't going to succeed. We got to be on the same page here.
Well, let me add that his pushing the other way only solidifies why he
Yes.
probably did what he did towards me. And it's the same thing with some of these other people, like Paulo, and the bullshit about social media creators. I mean, might as well tagged me when he said that. Is that Amanda's using AI. I literally, I can show you, I think I sent it to you guys, last night I had 10 back and forths you could see on my phone from Amanda. I mean, I'm not making shit up. I have no reason to. What am I going to gain out of making shit up?
I would like to have a real hobby, okay?
Right.
But all this
more
criming
lucrative
is
one,
going on and no one else is doing anything about it. So I guess I'll
And
do it after I get off work.
And I let me just also, and I'll end it with this, is anybody that knows what I've done the last number of years has no idea or the ones that don't know what I've done over the last number of years have no idea what giving me a voice is doing. Because I have some receipts.
Right. Well, we're like the opposite of opportunists because everything we're doing so far has been for free.
Yes, you guys are paying for this.
Yeah.
Paid money.
Which I do want to do a plug because I'm going to get our merch up. So if people want to toss a few bucks toward the effort, just go buy a hat or a cup or something.
Yes, the hats are awesome. You see us wear them all the time.
Yeah. And
Except I don't.
My kid designed that. I have to.
And my dad wants one too, Lisa. I told you.
I know where we can get one. Okay. Well, we're coming up on an hour, y'all. So maybe we ought to close it down for the night.
I think is truly the peak of
our podcasting careers.
Yes.
On a random Monday night.
I don't know. I felt that way when we interviewed Mr. Unger. I was fangirling pretty bad that day.
I know. Now he's
I
ignoring
bet
us,
you,
but
I bet you Melania watches this at some point in the
Here,
future.
well,
hey
if
girl, hey
listen,
girl.
you have a story. If you're listening, Ms. First Lady, you have a story too. We know that it hasn't been as under the gun as you are right now. You got a story that people would want to hear too.
Yeah. And it
Spill it.
behooves you to just
Yeah.
speak the truth because it's so easy to do.
Let us know what
I
she
mean,
puts up with every day. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine.
I am.
give us it all. Give us it all.
Just tell us, baby girl. You can come hang
Yeah.
out. You can come on the pod.
Yeah, dial in, man. We'll have you here.
Next week.
Next week, rebuttal with
Get yourself a
Melania.
margarita. Click the little link, and next thing you know, everybody will know your story.
Our
I have-
DMs
I-
are open,
I
girl.
cannot imagine what my Twitter's going to be like when I go back to it. Because I have not checked any social media for the last hour.
Well, you've been busy, Tony.
Of
You're
course.
focused, laser focused.
Okay.
All right, everybody that's listening, thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we're glad you're here. And we'll be back soon. Have a nice night. This has been the While We Still Can podcast, where we talk about shit while we still can.
Bye.
Bye.